even know they came behind her. That was it. They did not talk to me.
Do you know why she's lying? Do you know why she's lying?
How am I supposed to control that?
Even if you beg me, I will never get back in this relationship. I'm saying.
Sheggz something.
Let me tell you why. Do you remember yesterday when I was on the table, what I told you? When I'm on the table, did I not tell her to not say this?
I've said before, you're saying anything, I'm saying everything right now. So I'm going to say
So I was staring at my TV screen for like over 30 minutes, if not up to an hour, and I was just like, what am I watching? What is this? It was annoying to the core. And I couldn't just figure it out. Okay, I was kind of having mixed feelings. Part of me was like, oh, yay, they're fighting. And then the other part was like, what is this? And I'm talking about Sheggz and Bella. This morning, they decided that they wanted to wake us up with fight. I couldn't even understand the whole point of the argument was really annoying. Every 2 seconds, you hear Sheggz saying, yeah, okay, so yeah, basically, yeah. And I'm like, oh, God, dude, shut up. Okay, let's not even forget that, the whole eviction process on Sunday was a little bit twisted. But, okay, before I go into all of that, I am Bethy, and this is the Big Brother Naija show here on TAF TV, where I keep you updated on everything that happens in this year's edition of Big Brother Naija Level Up. That's the season 7, of course. Okay, so I think I want to start with Bella and Sheggz. We know that it's almost like every 2 days they make sure that they have a fight. It might not be about anything sensible at all, but they must fight. And I think maybe today was different for me because this was like the first time that I really got to, watch their arguments from start to finish. Sometimes I just meet, bits and pieces, but this one, I got to see from start to finish, and I was really angered by Shegg's attitude. Yes, I'm not really a fan of Bella and Sheggz and, all of that, but today I saw myself taking Bella's side because Sheggz is awfully manipulating and arrogant. Like, his arrogance it's off the top. Like, dude is so confident in his arrogance. You know that thing where he feels he's so perfect, he's flawless, he doesn't have any problems, everything is Bella's fault. And I could see it being displayed so much today. And the annoying part is that after everything, they still got back together. Hello? Like, it didn't even take up to an hour later after they were going back and forth, and to see, Doyin being caught in the middle of everything where she's always been the therapist of the house. Of course, they were talking to her, both Bella and Sheggz, they were talking to Doyin, like trying to get her own perspective. Apparently, what was the cause of the fight? The Saturday night party, what's her name? Bella wasn't comfortable with the way, Sheggz was with Chi or something of that sort, and she was being protective of her man, and I think, okay, he came at her in a way she didn't like. Because of the fight was, according to Sheggz, he did not like the way Bella spoke about a particular housemate, which was Chumsy. According to him, Chumsy is her friend, so there are certain lines you don't cross or something of that sort. So he made a reference. He was telling her something that Chumsy did, and she was like, she doesn't care. Chumsy can go to hell or something of that sort. And according to Sheggz, she shouldn't be talking like that. Like, Chumsy is her friend, so she shouldn't refer to Chumsy in that manner. Now, I'm not saying that the way Bella spoke was okay, but, who are you to tell her how she should respond? Like, Sheggz is so controlling to the point that he wants to control how she talks, when she talks, who she talks to, how she feels. Like, Bella, can you not see that this dude does not love you? What exactly do you need? It's glaring. Everybody can see that he doesn't love you. It's just annoying. It's almost like he knows what he's doing, but he keeps doing it, because it's his own agenda. It's his own strategy doing these games. And it's really annoying to see. Really, really, really annoying to see. So it got me feeling really upset. Like, I was upset, not to talk of his annoying manner of speaking. I don't know why, but his accent pisses me off. Because every 2 seconds he's interjecting with, basically, yeah, oh, seriously. Like, dude, you don't have to talk like that. You're not the only British American, British Nigerian, or whatever. Like, I've heard people speak, they do not have to speak with basically and yeah every 5 seconds. So after all their back and forth with Doyin caught in the mix, like I could see her face and she was like, oh God. I guess she wanted to get out, but there was no way to get out because they kept on talking to her and she was just trying to play therapist. She kept on preferring solutions. And then Sheggz was like telling Bella that even if she comes to beg him, he's not going to come back, that he's done with the relationship. And Bella was like, who is going to beg you? It's over, it's over. Like I could see that Bella was done. I could see she was done. And I was feeling like, okay, this is going to be it. This is the end of Shella, because Shella is the most annoying ship in this year's edition of Big Brother Naija. It is annoying. So I was feeling that, okay, yes, it's done. Finally, Jesus Christ. I was so sure. That is the thing. I was 100% sure that there was no way Bella was going to go back to Sheggz after the way he spoke to her, the way he spoke about her. It was just so disrespectful and degrading. And I was really not expecting her to go back to him. But hey, few seconds later, yeah, they were kissing and cuddling. They were back together. I mean, dude was literally calling her dumb over and over again, saying that he couldn't be with a lady like her, that he's tired of teaching. He doesn't want to be with a girl who he has to teach, that he wants someone who's better than him. So in other words, he's saying that Bella is not exactly, it, that she has bad manners. He says so many things. And the annoying part is that he wasn't just saying it to her. He was putting her down in front of Doyin, saying a lot of things in front of Doyin, and I was sure that Bella would not go back to him because, I mean, for her self-respect's sake. But no. I mean, okay, so yeah, when they were done going back and forth, and finally Doyin decided she was going to leave them to have a private moment to talk. So Sheggz went straight on to Bella. Bella was upset. You could tell she was done. She was like, she's done. She's not interested. She's not going back to him. And then dude felt like, okay, yes, I'm no longer mad now, so I could go talk to her and, make everything right. I have a right to say whatever I want to say when I'm upset, but Bella doesn't have a right to get upset. So he went to meet her and he was like trying to pacify her. And you could see that she wasn't really interested. She was just ignoring him. You could see that she wasn't interested. She was done. She was just like, leave me alone. He was calling her babe, and she was like, stop calling me that. That's the way she was done. But like a few minutes, he came and I could see the look on her face. It was as though she was caught in a trap. She was like, I'm done with this, but what do? I just have to, okay, fine, let me just continue. Because she was looking so sad, and at the same time, he was trying to apologize for saying he's sorry, and, he was upset, this and that, and I was like, oh, God. And eventually, he was holding her hand. She was irritated. She was like, leave me alone. But he wasn't letting her be, and she knew that, okay, this guy's not going to let me be. So she was like, okay, fine, let me just accept. And she said, okay, I've heard you. And they kissed, and later on, she started crying. Because I could tell that she was really pained. She started crying and she really broke down in tears. She was really sobbing, like deep sobs. You could tell she was really heartbroken. And I at that moment, I felt she was just like, how did I get myself into this? How did I get myself here? And the funny thing is, when she was crying, dude was saying, you know what, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, I don't want anybody to come and be crying on my head, though. How would you be making that kind of statement? You know you hurt her, and then you're saying, I can't do this. Like, her crying or her tears doesn't move you. It doesn't mean anything to you. Anyway, bottom line of this is that after everything, after all was said and done, after I was sure that they were going to split up for good, no, they made up. And now they're back. With all the insults he threw at her, she's back to him. Yes. I don't know, Bella. You know what? It's fine. I think I'm done with them. Anyway, that's for Bella and Sheggz, and that's enough. Oh, yeah, no, I have to say this. So we all know that Cheesy is a rider, right? And he basically said he's targeting Bella and Sheggz' relationship. So whilst they were having their back and forth with Doyin the mix, Cheesy came into the room, and then he was like, every time I see you guys fighting, it makes me happy. And I was like, what, dude? Really? But of course, that wasn't the right time to say that. But hey, he was doing his job very well. And then Doyin was like, you know what? It's not the right time, Cheesy. It's not the right time. And then they closed the door, and anyway, all of that happened. So yes, last night's eviction saw a really kind of a huge twist. And the funny part of it is that the persons that actually left. Now, well, I know that Deji has not really been doing much in his role as a fake housemate. He hasn't really been doing much. For some reason, these fake housemates, they've not really done much. Maybe that was why Big Brother got tired of him, and the fact that I feel that he told Chi that he's a fake housemate, because when he was evicted, like he was called out and everybody to Chi, she was just like, that knowing face that she kept, like, she knew all along. And I was like, okay, maybe that was why Big Brother, cut the plug or, all of that. So yes, and then Giddy Fire and Diana were evicted. Now I did not see Diana leaving anytime soon. Although I know she has not really been put up, like her strength has not been tested, so I didn't really get to know what she was like. But I did not expect her to leave. Like, she's just this one housemate that is quite enjoyable and kind of real, you know. But anyways, we saw them leave, and Giddy Fire, please, I'm indifferent. I really don't care. I don't care. I don't care about him leaving. Like, I really don't care. He could leave for all I care. Anyway, so tonight is the head of house games, and of course, we are expecting a lot of housemates to put in their best. Particularly, Adekunle has made it his mission. He said that he is going to make sure that he wins the head of house so he could have the right to talk to certain housemates about certain things that they've been doing that have been pissing him off. Well, it's a selfish reason, of course. I mean, this is a competition, so everybody is looking out for themselves. I cannot wait to see who emerges the head of house this night. And of course, I'll come tell you that whenever after that happens, okay? So until that time, I am Bethy, and this is the Big Brother Naija show here on Tab TV. Enjoy the rest of your day.